Hello and welcome back to another episode of Wyverns and Weirdos. Before we get started, do we have any announcements?
I'd like to announce that I am officially the nerdiest member of Wyverns and Weirdos.
Debatable.
However, follow us on all our social medias. We do fun stuff there. Tweet us, use the hashtag Wyverns and Weirdos. We love you. Always. Thank you for all the attention and love.
Absolutely. We love you.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
No, that was a segue to your announcements.
I'm going pretty good. What about you, listeners? How are you going? Just tell me. Let it vent.
Oh yeah, I'm doing all right.
Are you a listener? You are a listener.
Yeah, get orange.
Well, I have no announcements other than how I'm doing right now. So, what about you?
Excellent. Yeah, I'm doing pretty great. Thanks again to our wonderful listeners. I think you'd be even more wonderful if you had some birdies to lick. So I know we've not been talking about that very much in the podcast, but like write and complain about that and we'll make it yours. It will happen. Yeah, it's all great. So yeah, I hope you're having a good week. And if you're not, I hope it turns up soon. And if it's not, Birdies Elixir would definitely help with that.
And I hope that Wyverns and Weirdos is helping improve your week too. And if it's not, I'm sorry. Sorry for listening.
Yeah. Sorry for listening.
It's mid-February when this goes out. So.
Oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day if that's your thing. If it's not your thing, unhappy Valentine's Day. Let's smash the patriarchy instead.
Also,
this past
enjoy
Friday.
enjoy all the cheap chocolate that is now.
Cheap chocolate
now
day.
there. Yeah.
February 15th.
Yeah.
But
And if you're allergic to chocolate, I'm sorry.
I am.
Enjoy your treat.
Yeah, I'm a month out at this point from Spamalot.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Go see Darby in Spamalot. Make it a Valentine's Day present, a late one, for you and your loved one.
Yes, so if you're...
Or ones, if that is...
Google the Aubrey Entertainment Centre, yes?
Yes.
Google
Aubrey Entertainment
them.
Centre or Spamalot Aubrey.
You might see some familiar faces there also. Or not, if you're just an audio listener. And it depends on us getting tickets too.
But yeah, go if you're in the region, go in and see it and enjoy it. And support Darby. Otherwise, if he doesn't have a nice time, he might kill all of our characters.
Hear me sing ridiculously high notes.
Yeah. And and also on stage as well.
Yeah.
Anything else? Then let's get right into this week's episode of Wyverns and Weirdos. And we are back. So, where we last left off, the party, upon arriving and spending some time in Durham, met up with the Convocation and discussed their potential plan of action. They discovered potential leads on artifacts, on knowledge about Zorthram Thara, and potential allies if they swing it the right way. So, what would you like to do?
Cigar.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean,
a blossoming romance.
I was going to suggest that we
think
should go
he's a
to
bit
the
old for
Hard
you.
Lord, which is, as I've been listening back
Ages.
on old episodes, the brothel in Durham, but like that could be rolled
Please
into
don't remind
one.
me of that. That was a weird, uncomfortable episode.
That was, that was
yeah,
also
that's how we all went to a brothel. And we're
That
like,
was in
oh,
Wild Shade.
that was also
What now?
Wild Shade. It is now abandoned.
Oh, yeah, it's
They're
fair.
probably all dead now. or
Yeah.
left.
Hopefully they just ran away.
My bad.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, you guys, jeez.
No, we gotta talk to Cigar. He
Yeah.
gave us the old talk to you later, talk to you soon.
We should catch up with Cigar. I think we should also catch up with the adventuring party of
Those guys.
Wow. She's my fucking character and I can't remember her name.
Vola.
Vola.
Volatile,
Oh,
Doroth, and Bianca.
Eat salad, kids. This is what happened.
Yeah.
yeah.
I got food poisoning
Yeah,
today.
fun
from a
inside
salad.
baseball.
Yeah. It's very fun.
Eddie was poisoned by salad today.
Yeah, it's great.
You do not make friends with salad. But if I'm a little bit all over the place this episode, that's blame salad.
Yeah. Like if it was garnished with Petty's elixir, you would be perfect. You'd be feeling better.
I'd be feeling amazing right now.
That's
but
it.
unfortunately, I'm
Alas.
feeling passable.
Well, that's
Which isn't that much of a
that's
difference
on par
in
for
my
our
life,
podcast,
really.
so it's understandable. Yeah.
Yes,
Things.
so we should probably catch up with Vola's crew to go fight a dragon.
Right, so you... Yeah. No, that was the night before the convocation. Just to get back to, like, when you were...
What time of day is it right now,
It's
Darby?
the morning. It'd be the
we-
morning.
Probably
had
like
a
morning
meeting
by the
in
time you
the-
finished that meeting, because it was first thing.
Yeah, first thing in the morning. So late morning.
Yeah, late morning, so probably about 11ish.
So I guess we've just stepped outside of the convocation place. Like,
Well, that was intense.
yeah, lots of cool stuff. Gee.
It felt very much like a job interview where they really didn't want to hire you, but had no
I don't
other
know.
attendees.
I don't know. I saw a few starry eyes in there.
Yeah, you seem very confident in there. I
I'm
would
very
say.
confident
You
that I'll be
did
picked.
very well.
I'll be picked to be in the winning team.
Yeah,
Yes.
the winning team.
You definitely will, and
That's
it has
us.
nothing to do with the fact there were no other teams.
Yeah.
and that no one wants this job.
Yeah.
There doesn't have to be other teams to be the winning team. As long as there's one team.
Well, I guess we can
And we
be the
win.
winner and the loser.
I'd say that's pretty accurate.
Anyways, have you guys seen Cigar? He sort of...
Well, he was inside.
Yeah, he sort of gestured on the way out to sort of talk to him.
We should probably touch base with him and maybe with that necromancer guy
Yeah,
who was going to join us after the dragon slaying.
Athena.
Yeah, maybe we will talk to Athena after we have figured out our dragon slaying. Do we want Athena to join us?
Oh no, because remember, I believe she said she'd join us after we've done all that when we go to your home place. Yeah.
Yes.
He points to Neumann.
Yes, it's come up quite a bit recently.
Yeah, they seem to
Karas.
like that word. Karas. Yeah, that's it. I've never been there. What's it like?
Tourism is
The
very
weather?
bad at the moment.
Oh, that's not great.
Wow,
Probably why
so
I haven't been there.
straight into the politics. Okay. This is a very heavy conversation.
I feel like you're all well aware of what's going on over there. So, yeah, no, it's basically just a shitstorm over there.
Actually, I'm very much not aware of what is going on over there, but maybe we should find Cigar.
Yeah, let's find Cigar. That sounds great.
Cigar was in the meeting, and you haven't seen him leave yet. So.
Should we wait for him?
Are there any shops around?
There's a lot of shops. It's Durham.
It's Durham.
Yeah, but like nearby, like within viewing distance.
We cast our eyes outwards.
Not really within the center wall. You could probably find some stuff in like the secondary wall. On that kind of fire end.
Yeah.
But
I was just wanting to keep an eye on the tower in case T-Man comes out.
I feel like we maybe should wait. I know that I want us to meet up with Bola and her crew to get more information on this dragon, but that will likely not happen until evening. So we know where they are staying, but not their plans for today. So.
Yeah, the dragon stuff. That's gonna be fun. But hey, I mean, there's probably gonna be lots of treasure, isn't? Am I right? That'll be great.
Yeah,
Your little ears pricked up at that one, especially Neumann. I noticed. Do you like the idea of finding more dragons?
Yeah, we already killed a dragon. Like, why not kill more?
Yeah, we definitely helped with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
We
just us.
was a hindrance at all.
No.
I don't believe we were.
We barely made a scratch, but what is that with the help of friends? I
Were
guess
we in
we
the
have the
same
help
fight?
of friends then, and we will have the help of friends now.
Yeah.
And if we don't survive, at least then we won't see the end of the world.
That is a good point. Like, I like your optimism, Anya. It's very typical of you. Your degree of outlook on things. Yes. That's great.
I think you are the only person to ever call me optimistic, Bertie.
Well, that itself is a character trait of myself and my degree of honesty, I suppose. Harmless honesty, that is. Anyway, so what were you lovely people planning on doing?
Well, I have an idea, actually.
Great.
We should go to lunch, and I will leave Heffron here, and get Heffron to alert me when Cigar leaves, and to follow Cigar, or to lead Cigar to us. I don't know whether Cigar will follow Heffron, whether Cigar will recognize Heffron, whether Cigar will, maybe he's afraid of birds? I don't know.
Maybe you'll eat Heffron. Well, it wouldn't be very satisfying considering Heffron kind of disappears anyway, so
Either
I'm
way,
sure it'll be fine.
it's fine. I will leave Heffron here, and we should go get lunch, yes?
We. Yes.
We do that.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
do that.
Where are you going to?
It's wherever's nearby.
Yeah.
Okay. You can return to like the Silk Sling if you want to also have a chance of like catching Vola and
That's
company
alright,
for
we
lunch,
can-
or you can just
We can run into
go.
them in the afternoon.
So you go somewhere nearby for lunch, and unless there's anything in particular you want to do, we can kind of skim over that.
Do we go past the place where Birdie was staying the night prior?
Yeah.
Is there a commotion there?
Probably not.
Or a cleanup
No,
crew?
maybe.
Would have done is gone and investigated who the fuck attacked you.
There's-
It's fine. It's no
There's probably a
problem.
little bit of like guard presence
Betty looks
compared to
very cautious
what would be
walking
normal for that kind of district.
past there.
But
well, as he
like,
hobbles past, I
it
suppose.
doesn't it's nowhere near as much as like say the murder of a noble that happened in Wild Chain.
Oh my god. Where's the respect
Like
here?
it's not that much of a police
Nobles.
presence.
Pathetic. Oh my god. Yeah.
Excuse me, are you the head of the noble family that gives its name to this city?
I mean,
You never know.
I mean, I could be. It depends. Who are they interested in? forming an alliance of some degree. And how wealthy, I mean, they would be quite wealthy, so, like, I'd be down for that.
Look, at the end of the day, we don't know what sort of family Bertie might be married into.
You don't know anything about me, so I'd prefer to keep it that way. Boy, this lunch is delicious. What are you guys eating? Bertie says this, but he's only drinking.
Newman's eating a salad.
Newman's asking for trouble.
That's a very health conscious of you there, Newman.
Chicken, is that a thing in...
Is chicken a thing in D&D, Dobby? Do chickens exist?
So remember you said like cows didn't exist because it was like the orc?
Because
I can't remember what
It
it's
wasn't
called.
so much that cows didn't exist, it's that
That they were like yaks.
Yeah. Things.
like it was that they weren't the standard meat in that place.
Yes, that's right. Well, you know,
chicken.
Yes, chicken
salad.
So you're just asking to get food poisoning.
Yeah,
Take
you
some
learned
poison
nothing.
damage.
With some croutons.
There weren't croutons in mine, it's fine.
And
Fancy croutons.
Croutons absorb the poison.
and what I believe,
Oh no.
I'm not 100% certain. What is the sauce in a Caesar salad? The dressing, I should say. Am I?
It's like Caesar salad dressing?
Yeah, but what is Caesar salad dressing? Is it?
That's a secret
like
I'll never tell.
garlic
you know you love me,
and
XOXO salad.
Mayo.
I think it's mayo.
I'm
but
pretty sure it has mayo in it.
I'm not allowed to say that word.
Hello, dear listeners. I apologise that this is going to be the kind of episodes that you're getting. I think we're all a bit loopy.
Yeah. We're having a lot of
We're
fun.
all a bit giggly.
Yeah.
Looks like it's... Yeah, no mayonnaise to be found in this recipe at least.
That's stressful
Good.
to me because that's what I always thought Caesar salad dressing was.
It does, but I
Welcome
guess
to
like
Wyverns and Weirdos.
I guess
you
at
find
this
out
tavern-
what's in our food.
or do you get extra mayo on your
This
Good.
one suggests anchovies, garlic cloves,
Yeah.
Dijon mustard,
Ooh.
white wine vinegar,
Ooh.
egg, and extra virgin olive oil.
I'm having a mental breakdown.
Okay, I kind of hate that because those are some of the components of mayonnaise. I hope you're enjoying this cooking-based
This is pseudo mayonnaise,
and,
right?
Why is every
And-
ridiculous episode
and
we do
parmesan.
food theme?
parmesan, yeah.
Parmesan
Excellent.
good.
That's a very extravagant-looking salad, Newman. Good on you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to, eat some good food every now and then.
Anya is also just drinking.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, why aren't you guys eating? Aren't you hungry?
No,
No,
I had a large breakfast.
this is yeah. I'm fine.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure
been
Bertie
one-
doesn't eat. I'm
I
not
eat
sure.
sometimes.
I haven't seen him eat since on the boat trip to Durham the first time.
Kind of weird that you're like watching me eat and like monitoring what I can.
We
what I
eat
consume.
meals
I-
together,
I
Bertie.
specifically
It's kind
saw...
of
Yeah.
an obvious thing.
Yeah, no, I saw Bertie eating cart on the way from the wild shed
Yeah.
nearly every day.
Oh well,
You were sort of keeping to yourself.
I was kind of blind then.
Well, yeah, Hafren wasn't around.
I mean, you could have felt it.
Speaking of Hafren, as you're wrapping up with lunch, you see Hafren. Well, you two see Hafren. You suddenly have your blurred vision come back to you.
My partial sight. Yep.
Unless you were going to use one of the other charges of the
there
thing
was a point.
for lunch.
For lunch, no.
Yeah, you see Hafren coming with cigar.
Excellent.
Oh.
Oh, he's coming with Hafren.
Well, good
Cigar
job,
has seen
Hafren.
Hafren, I'm pretty sure, on multiple occasions.
Yeah, but like, there's just a bird.
It's making a lot of effort for us.
then-
Bird
Hafren's
wearing
fairly
clothes.
distinct. Yeah, he wears armor, and he's got an unnatural, fiery red tint to his otherwise black wings.
True.
We were at the meeting. He could have just been like, oh, yeah, there's that bird. They must be around here somewhere. But no, he followed Haverin. That's amazing.
It's obviously because it's like, wow,
He's
my
a
buddy,
smart guy.
my buddy Neumann must be nearby. I must hang out with him.
It's almost like he suggested that you guys talk later,
Yeah.
saw that you left your bird.
W said he's a smart guy. You didn't say
Yeah,
that
we're not smart. You're making big
No, but
assumptions
he doesn't
about
know
us.
you guys that well. He assumes that you've got at least some form
It's
of
fair.
He knows Neumann quite well. They talk for literally
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah. Alright, so Anya sees that.
Oh, the guard is on his way.
He's coming to us!
Yes.
Yeah.
Haverin led him to us.
Oh!
Good job, Haverin.
Gee, he
I'm
must...
as surprised as you. Not because of Haverin. Haverin is a good boy, but because most of the time people see Haverin and they're like, well, that's weird, and then walk off.
It's
He
true.
has seen Haverin before, though.
Yeah. I assume that's correct.
So, I apologize for my colleagues' candor. They're not quite, for the most part, a particularly sociable bunch.
I could tell.
They mean well, but they're academics, of course, so they
Oh yeah, know the
tend
type.
to keep
People who read.
to their craft.
People
they
who've been to school.
They keep to their crafts for the most part and don't much practice the social arts. With probably the key exceptions of Garnick and Athena.
Does the dwarven one talk at all, or
Oh,
the one that sort of just made facial
This-
expressions at us? Mainly disappointment
Yeah, who was
towards
that?
me.
That's a normal expression with us.
What's
She wasn't actually there.
Ah,
Oh, she's never there. She's the illusionist of the convocation.
to be fair, I would also, given the choice, not be there. So,
Yeah, I agree. That's very fair.
But yes, she tends to use illusions to deal with most things.
just on a player level, I'm like, wow, God, I wish that were me.
That's pretty awesome.
Fast forward to next campaign where Eddie plays an illusionist wizard.
But also plays from home.
Yeah.
It's just a screen
I
here.
Discord in.
That would be the best way to do an illusionist wizard.
Just like
The best way
project
or the
yourself.
worst way? Find out next
Both.
season.
I'll buy that device where it's like a head strap with a tablet and then puts a tablet over my face. So I'm like, I'm the body.
Oh yes, yes.
That was a gadget thing that. Right. Hey, Scar.
So,
So easily sidetrack this session.
wasn't brought up during the meeting because it's still contentious within the convocation, but I believe that unification is necessary. I've said before that I cannot make an official stand as a member of the convocation because they are, at this stage, dedicated to neutrality on the issue. However, there are a few of us who are staunch believers that it is required if Erethild is going to make its way through the coming challenges unharmed, or relatively unharmed. There's a problem with that is that there are a number of members of the of the
This is going to be a good segue into talking about the assassin. Because we're going to assassinate some members of the...
Oh, yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
That is not where I expected this to go. But if
Cigar,
is
you
asking
evil
us
man.
to do political crimes, it's like, no, I never knew you had it in you, bud.
Just a nudge in the right direction.
There are some of the Lords of the Many who are still holdouts that need to be convinced, some of which I believe there is outside influence keeping them as such. Lord Thelron, Lady Valwyn, Lord Raymond, and Queen Ingra of the Four Mountains are important figures whose votes could sway the decision. I don't know what I can ask of you, but if you do go to see Queen Ingra, can you look into things? I suspect that there is. Yes, the dwarves tend to be stubborn. That is never more true of any than their ruler. The axe that signifies royalty sees to that. But this seems a foolish stubbornness that I do not think is entirely of Ingra's mind. She's stubborn, but she always acts in the best for her people. I feel like there must be someone influencing her if this is her outlook at this point in time.
Well, I know that we are planning to visit her daughter, to get her daughter to help sway, so I'd say that we can probably look into that.
And you'll need to go in that general direction if you are wanting to take a sky ship to Karas.
Yes, that was mentioned.
Most of the key ports are within Krostagar.
And I would definitely prefer to take a sky ship, even though I've probably never been on one, compared to a boat. So yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Well, it's significantly more expeditious than a boat.
That too!
I don't know, I don't mind boats.
Yeah, you seem to enjoy the little boating adventure we had back in the day.
I even had a bit of a swim last time I was on the boat.
But
yeah,
when one considers a round trip, it is the difference between 2 and 4 months of travel.
And the only airships that you know of are all held by the dwarves?
All airship technology is controlled by the dwarves.
I, as a player, had a really good idea. Had just a brain ding moment of, I know the specific backstory of certain historical characters within this campaign. Parenthia has a dad and 3 gay uncles who all know how to fly an airship.
And Neumann, given enough time, could probably build an airship.
Parentia would probably be all for stealing an airship.
80 years later, we can go to Karas.
If you can convince a dwarf a dwarf who knows how to build an airship to help you build it.
Surely trial and error.
I would like to actually survive the air flight, thanks.
But yeah, that's always, if we can't convince Ingra, that's our plan B.
The handiness of having created these characters.
Parenthia's all for stealing shit. Like, I know Parenthia to my bone. She'd be like, fuck yeah, let's steal from my mom. Dad, He's more your character than mine.
I guess we'll
now,
find
essentially.
out.
Like,
He's pretty
Parenthia
simple-minded.
would just be like, I'll be queen one day and then I'll pardon you.
Excellent.
We'll be dead by then.
You'd still be pardoned.
That's very Frontier.
We'll see how it goes down.
Actually, two of you are elves, so you would live long enough that you would see the reign of Queen Parenthia.
Yeah, but like, you know.
That's assuming a lot from our characters.
That's
as
assuming
far as
we're alive
surviving
by
goes.
then. Yeah.
Yeah, assuming you don't die in combat.
Don't die from all other means, like, you know.
Syphilis.
Yeah.
Food poisoning.
I mean, yeah, many ways to die. Anyway, hopefully we don't die. That sounds great. I'm sure we'll be able to, like, bamboozle an entire kingdom. That's easy.
We
Try
will
hard enough.
try. I mean, like, this isn't even my country, and I am so far delved within the politics of it. But this is kind of entertaining. So we will continue. And also, I like the world not dying, so we will do what we can.
Yep. Sounds good.
Do we have any other choice? Yeah, to sit on our ass and do nothing, but let's not do that.
Yeah, pretty boring.
Well, yeah. Anyway, is that all you wanted to talk about, Cigar?
Of course. If you wish to discuss anything with me, I'm generally in my tower. I guess I'll be here for the foreseeable future. As well, I don't have a lab in Wildshade that I would care to visit anytime soon.
Yeah, probably not recommended.
I do have a question.
Of course.
How trustworthy do you think that the other members of the congregation? Do you suspect there may be corruption within ranks? Or the
None.
possibility?
None whatsoever. There are too many experts in such varying fields of magic that to deceive the convocation as an entity would be an incredible feat. To infiltrate the ranks, not impossible, but very, very unlikely. To infiltrate the ranks of the convocation and rise to become one of the grand archmages of the specialists, of a specialization, requires a great deal of time and loyalty. There are surprisingly young members. When one considers it in the scheme of things, but they have all proved their worth and their loyalty.
Well, how admirable of them.
If you say so, then I believe you. Apologies. Still am unsure 100% myself on the motivation.
Is there any of them in particular that I might be able to set your mind at ease about?
I mean, our dealings with them hopefully shall be limited to when we have performed action, which we have not yet. But I guess the most concerning, not that she has given us any form for concern would be Othina, as she will be traveling with us. I have to know that that the people that are with us are not going to compromise the safety of anyone here.
I feel in another life, Ufina would have made a great paladin over Radathir. She studies necromancy not because she's fascinated with it or to use it, but because she abhors its darker purposes. He is probably one of the few mages I know who has such an intertwined understanding of both the divine and the arcane in terms of magic. And above all else, she's one of the friendliest people I know.
Sometimes friendliness is not necessarily trustworthy, but you speak very highly of her. And from what I have experienced of her, she hopefully is deserving of your trust.
Don't get me wrong, you don't want to get on her bad side.
Oh, no, I am sure she is more than capable.
I've seen what she can do to an errant necromancer set on world domination.
Oh, and what might that
be? You don't want to know.
Okay, well, the least less said about that, the better, I'm guessing.
So what you are saying is that she is trustworthy, but could kill us.
Well, that's obviously a great factor for anyone in this group, except for me, of course.
I feel like she is going to fit this party very well.
Yep, sounds like it. Great. Excellent. I'm looking forward to it a lot. But hey, we're gonna go kill a dragon first. Isn't that excellent? Boy, boy, boy.
Oh. Well, Neumann, do you have anything to say to Cigar before he leaves?
Yeah, are you done doing what you're doing?
Yes.
Alright, cool. That wasn't to Cigar. That wasn't to Cigar, that was to
buzzing
you.
noise.
You seem very content,
I
involved.
was just looking up Ophena's stat block to see if there was any.
Just like the end of a conversation with Cigar. And it's like, Neumann, do you have anything to ask Cigar? Yeah, you done doing what you're doing.
Okay, Darby, okay. Cut this out, Darby.
It's not gonna happen.
Fine. I'm fine with this staying in here. It's fine.
The most recent episode before the one that just aired for us,
it's
there was this big gap, and then Darby cut this out.
Didn't happen.
Oh, did I miss a big?
Yeah. It wasn't like too big, but like I only noticed when it was like, oh, Darby cut this out, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's been quiet for a bit.
Yeah. Oh.
Was that in the middle? That would have been in the middle of combat, wouldn't it?
Neumann. No.
I honestly don't remember.
Yes.
Yes,
Alright.
Neumann.
Yeah, anyways, one other thing I wanted to talk about, and this involves you, Birdie.
Yeah. I'm suddenly very nervous.
So you're probably the most trustworthy person we know in this city. And we think someone hired an assassin against our good friend here.
Yeah,
Bertie.
someone attacked Bertie last night.
And we really only particularly had dealings with the convocation the day prior, and then I'm guessing, Anya, that was where some of your concern regarding corruption was coming from. But I'm not blaming anyone from the convocation. It's just that's who we had the most dealings with. But I'm not sure how knowledgeable you are with the whole assassination.
There is only one member of the convocation I can think of who would utilize, who would even consider utilizing assassins to take out a target. And that is Alpip, who, as I gather, you hadn't met before today.
No.
Not to my knowledge.
No. And in all the time I've known him, if he has decided that hiring an assassin was necessary for a certain task, he has broached it with the convocation first. Doesn't always wait for the approval.
Oh, that's great.
He does always give us warning that he's going to do it. He has given no such warning of any.
Is there anyone else that you know of that knows the situation or that we might be involved? That is not the convocation.
Not really. Have you been to Durham before?
Oh yeah, I've been to Durham quite a lot, a few times before.
Is there any?
It's kind of my main port of call.
Any other dealings that may have gone awry?
Well,
in the past?
that wouldn't happen to me. I think back.
Do you have anything from the assassin?
No, I had a bit of gold on him, but I found nothing else. Pretty weird, huh? You think that they'd have, like, some kind of, like, you know, like, in some other parallel universe, there might be video games, and, like, if something attacks you, you might have loot on them, it, like, has, like, a little ominous message on it. Like, just imagine that was, like, a reality somewhere. Like, you would expect there to be, like, a letter or something, but there just wasn't. It was just gold, which, I mean, I'm not complaining, but, like...
You see Cigar shuffle through his coin purse on his belt, and he goes.
But he watches you very keenly,
could
like
you pass me one of the coins from the assassin? I'll exchange it for this one.
Okay.
I might be able to use to use some arcane means to try to locate the.
Well, as long as you replace it, and like Betty like reaches into his coat, it's just still a little bit ginger, and like just shuffles through a lot of little bags, and then takes out the little coin purses. Like I didn't even touch them. I just looked. Well, okay.
Actually,
I looked at them, and I kind of felt like I counted them through the purse bag. You know.
This was his coin purse.
Yeah.
He puts his own coin away. He opens up the coin purse. Do you have another coin purse of your own?
Oh yeah. Which one? What color?
One that will fit these coins. The coin purse itself will be more reliable to use than the coins themselves.
Hang on.
So.
He fiddles with his sleeve and then like opens up a little secret pocket and then just like holds it open.
He empties the coins into it and pockets the coin
he like
purse.
fancy zip stuff. He's like, didn't see that? Okay, yeah.
I will have a look into it. I can't guarantee anything, but I will have a look into it. I might be able to discuss it with some of the other members of the convocation. Alazira might have a better chance if my methods fail of locating the owner of this coin purse, but
Well, I mean, like, the current, the most previous owner is not currently on this earth anymore. But, like, through matters of self-defense, of course. But, yeah, that'd be great. I really appreciate you going out of your way to do that, and for free as well. It's really great.
I think that, in the meantime, to prevent such things happening again. And I do not know whether it is targeted just at you, Bertie, or our group as a whole.
Well, I mean, I guess, like... Oh, sorry, yeah.
Maybe we should speak together for a little.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a good idea, yep.
We don't bite.
Yeah,
fangs.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I got biting teeth, but like,
well,
I don't use them for malicious purposes.
Well,
I eat them for eating.
The less said about that, the better. I'm not even gonna touch that.
And then you just, like, see him, like, with his claws, like, picking a bit of chicken out of his very, very sharp fangs.
Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't be up for that, but also, like, I don't see you that way. If that's like, I mean, I could, like, if you were, like, willing to make a transaction with someone, I would be down for that, but, like, I don't personally see you, like, that way.
I don't need to be here for this conversation. Tyler, do you need to be here for this conversation?
No.
Cigar, let's go let's drink it at the next bar.
Let's go.
Hey, stop doing words. Let's forget all about that. Let's forget all about that. Thanks, Cigar. Stop talking words, everyone. Thank you, Cigar. I hope that you find some news.
This whole time, Neumann just like, what did I say?
You would just see that like,
This is the whole Chanip and Bertie in the upstairs of that building thing all over again.
So cursed.
What was it? Good strong trigger fingers or something like that.
Well, let's not relive that. Yeah, here's my business card, Cigar. I don't think I've given it to you before, but like, just like as a little, and if you ever want like any kind of like, keepsake type, potions, I'd be happy to throw one in if you can do this favor for me, of course.
I would be careful about who you hand these out to, Bertolt.
I know, they're pretty cool, aren't they? Do you like the embossing on them? Some people get very jealous about it.
I'm vaguely familiar with the cantrip that produces these.
Yeah, one of my first cantrips.
Just be careful who you hand these out to.
I'm always careful. That's my middle name.
I've seen you hand these out to at least 20 people in a day sometimes.
I have one.
Any
you got two, I think.
dangerous?
I don't know. This was like on a sale day.
Yeah. I mean, dangerous.
Tanip pops up.
Shut up,
I
Tanip.
think he gave one to the wizards.
Tanip, you don't need to talk about that. Let's stop talking.
When we ran into them on the way to Wildshade that first time.
Yeah, but we didn't have any reason to have any beef. Like, you guys were mean to them.
It's just kind of a thing he does, is hand out the business cards. Why should we be worried?
Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't find one when I was going through their stuff. So,
that's it. So
I'm pretty sure it's
went
either
straight to the ruins. So
it's probably either
I was going to say they are dead, so it shouldn't be a worry. But if you didn't find the card, that opens things up a bit.
Yeah, I don't believe I've
That's very curious, actually, now that you mention it. I've never thought about it.
Could potentially make this issue, and he holds up the coin purse, slightly easier.
Well, yeah, but like I don't have any beef with the Wizards of the Ruins, so I don't see why that would be an issue.
To some of them, it doesn't matter. You are a mage from Erethold. You are a mage that is not a part of their organization.
Plus, you were with us, and we were pretty rude.
Yeah, you guys were rude, but like I wasn't. But the thing is, like, okay.
those guys went straight to the Wizards of the Ruin. Like, they went to that tomb of the ancient wizard, right? They went straight there. So, like, where did it go?
That's what
maybe they just dumped it in the trash. Who knows?
That's what they told us. It might not actually be.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, it's just a business card, so who cares?
I will go and look into these matters.
Yeah, you let me know, and if it's a major issue, I'll take care of things.
I suggest that you make methods of dealing with whatever you are going to begin dealing with moving forward.
Oh yeah, any tips for finding blue dragons?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait,
that's
is that offensive to say to you? To ask of you?
No, one, it is a chromatic dragon. Two, I'm a dragonborn, not a dragon.
Oh.
If anything, it's more offensive to assume that it would be offensive.
This is a fun conversation. We're really making friends here. I'm glad to be sitting here having this conversation with
a little bit of
Newman's
dragon comedy there.
Yeah, some dragon comedy.
Sorry, I was dragging my feet a bit on that one.
Oh no.
I am
So-
so sorry.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Cigar knows a bit about dragons.
Really?
Wow.
So shocking.
That's racist. That's sarcasm.
I'm sorry, Cigar.
We love you, Cigar.
You're going to want to avoid lightning damage. You're going
For
to
a
want to
second, I thought he
avoid.
was going to say
facing
you're
its
going to
lightning
want to
breath.
avoid death.
You're going to want to avoid death.
It's best to kill the dragon while staying alive yourself.
If you can make sure that you're not all in a line, that helps with avoiding the dragon's breath weapon.
Chain lightning, I'm guessing. Yep.
90-foot line of lightning.
Oh, I'm not a fan of that, to be honest.
Assuming based on its apparent age. Steel yourselves, because it can be a frightening. It can have a frightful presence to it.
Great. This is getting sounding better and better, to be honest.
And yes, just be aware that they are one of the more intelligent.
Oh no.
Of the chromatic dragons.
Cool. That's not really in our favor. I'm just going to come out here and say this.
Not generally as intelligent
wrong.
as the red or green dragons, but definitely more intelligent than the white and black dragons.
And do you know of any local good dragons that might be interested in helping us kill it?
And pretty much piggybacking us through the entire encounter. Like,
Yes.
not literally, obviously, that comes after, but like, you know, killing the dragon for us and we take the credit, you know?
Yeah.
Not that would be in a particular rush to go and fight a dragon.
Well, I guess it's up to us.
Yeah.
I would advise getting aid. You were saying at one point that you are friends with the dragon slayers who just came back into town?
With Vola, yes, and I guess by association with her companions also.
Might be wise to work with those who just had recent experience in taking on a dragon. Might help.
Yes, we are hoping to catch them this evening. And maybe leave tomorrow to slay a dragon.
Alright. Well,
If that works for everyone.
Yeah, sounds great. Weeks all planned out.
well, I will see you when you get back then. And hopefully I will have some answers for you.
We will touch base with you. Probably with you first.
I look forward to it. Farewell.
No. Don't flatter us.
And he leaves.
Alright. Goddamn magical forensics. What the hell?
That's amazing.
Yes, it's really yeah. No, I'm not.
So,
Yep.
Yes.
Is there anything you guys want to do with your afternoon before
Should we
trying to
stock
find?
up on supplies before we?
Yeah, I guess Bertie will go and get. He'll go and stop by his hotel, I guess.
All right.
Doesn't really want to stay around there anyway. There's probably still a corpse in there.
Yeah. So
yeah.
you've already paid for that, I believe.
Yeah, I did. It was 4 gold. And I didn't even get to sleep.
Off there because we will.
Yeah. So as soon as you guys step out of there, Bertie starts to kind of like try to slink away.
Bertie, what are you off to?
I'm just going to the tavern to get all my things. Like if we want to hang out together.
I'll come with you if you want. Neumann, Hannah, do you want to go get supplies?
Yes.
I just feel like we should travel together as a group, considering what has happened.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not necessarily as a group, but at least not alone.
I mean, it depends on where you guys want to get supplies from. It's probably along the same way, I guess, depending on the price point that you guys are operating on. I mean, I can show you the best places in Durham. There's of course like Braxton's place if you just want general magical goods, or like there's a lot of places in Durham, so I'm sure we could stop by somewhere on the way or nearby, that kind of thing, if that's what you're looking at.
Well, we're not really rushed for time, so why don't we just all stick together? And I feel like Bertie knows this place a lot better than any of us. What about you? Better than you, Tanip? Or?
Probably.
Yeah.
I've got a personal errand I need to run, but I'll catch up with you.
Bertie like shoves
later.
his face in Tanip's face. A personal errand? What is it? Do tell, Tanip.
It's personal.
Hannah,
Personal? Tanip! Okay.
Well, I appreciate your privacy. You're also not setting a very good example for Bertie.
Poor Tanip. Hang on!
You are part of this group too. If an assassin is after us, an assassin is after you. Where do you need to go? We can drop you off there and we will come back.
No, I hate this! This is terrible!
I'll be fine. I have
We
my methods.
thought Bertie would be fine. Bertie was
And I
nearly
am.
killed last night.
Well, I'm alive though, so it's great.
Just check what you can do. I have methods of keeping myself out of sight. And as soon as I'm done, I'll go back to the silk sling and try to catch Vola and her allies.
Will you at least take Hafren with you?
If you're really that worried, yes.
And just out of curiosity, would your methods stop something like that? And he points towards you. I'm assuming you're wearing as a necklace or something. The gem of seeing?
Yeah.
Would it stop something like that?
Probably not, but
We just don't know what we're up against, Tanip, and no offense to you at all. You have been such a help to our party, but you've also fallen the hardest sometimes.
Yeah. Yep.
We just want to make sure you don't get hurt.
Yeah, we
So take
can't.
Hafren with you, and I will just be without my eyes for a bit until we meet again.
okay.
It's very charitable of you, Anya. Take care of yourself then.
She looks to Hafra and says, like, okay, keep a distance from me. Just in case I need to go invisible, okay?
Are you expecting me to do this?
No.
Yes,
Bertie's like watching this whole thing. Like as soon as Tanner's like, "Oh, I'm going up on my own," he's like, He's very suspicious. He like, yeah, and like, oh, what's she like? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yup. The whole time. Well,
All right.
right along.
So, so you duck by the Velvet Slumber to pick up your things
Yeah, the Velvet Summer didn't get to do
When
much
we do
sleeping
that,
in.
can Anya do an investigation roll?
on the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Things
okay.
haven't been cleaned out yet. I don't.
Okay, can I just say
Some
though?
things have, some things haven't.
So can I just say, when we get up to the room, it's like the whole way, you guys are just. I imagine you guys are just following him the whole way up to the stairs. He's just keeps looking behind him, like, why haven't they closed off yet? And then he tries to get onto the room and slip in without you. But I'm assuming you just pry the door.
Yeah, Anya just walks in. I'm assuming it'd be a disadvantage because she has no.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Neumann could also investigate.
Investigate.
So then Neumann just shoves his way in as well.
You're trying
it's
to
an
pick up all
11
your
for
stuff.
her.
We just
Start
looking through everything.
No, you can't really find anything
And
with that.
I don't know what I rolled.
But it just looks this uncomfortable. It's I imagine there's still a lot of
I had a double digit number, but I wasn't sure what it was. When I picked up the die, I let go of it. So.
Try it again.
No. So that's a 13.
13, okay. Yeah, there's nothing you can pick out, really.
Otherwise, I can imagine there was I guess there was a couple of weird because it was the acid tentacles. Would they have scuffed the floor and everything?
A little,
the
but
floor.
these are luxurious rooms.
Yeah.
It takes they are magically warded against
Oh yeah. There's slight scuffing. I imagine there's
What's the aroma?
there's been blood everywhere. Well, there's been blood everywhere.
Ask questions like that. This is how we got to mayonnaise episode in the first.
Oh no. Yeah, we've been blood ready. We've tried to scrub most of it up, but it's just he just slides the bathroom door shut before you guys even get there, because there'd just be blood everywhere in there, I imagine. You're anyway, yep, I got all my stuff. Yep. Cool.
Then we shall continue. I would like maybe buy some potions.
All right.
All right. Well, let's go. I'll direct you. Very so uncomfortable. It's sweating a lot of petals because you guys are just shadowing him the whole time now.
So Braxton typically would have a few potions, but for specialists, for potions you would be going to either tinctures and tonics, the golden vial, or the rainbow stream.
Okay, so I would recommend tinctures and tonics, the golden vial, or the rainbow stream. You can also go to Braxton's place. He also has a smaller variety. It just depends on what you're looking for.
Braxton would also have a variety of other magical items.
He also
and
has a lot of
supplies
variety
as
of other magical items and stuff like that. So it really depends on what you're looking for.
Well, Braxton is your friend, so maybe we can go there, see what he can provide us.
Sure, okay, well, come along.
And I'm sure you would like to see him, as it has been a while, yes?
Yes, a very long while, absolutely. Let's go! I can't wait. Yep, we're going to Meadows Marvels.
All right, so you go to Meadows Marvels.
Well, Betty hobbles over.
Bertie, and have I met these two before?
Yeah.
Neumann.
Yes,
You remember
Neumann,
me,
of
of
course.
And I'm Anya.
Anya, pleasure to see you again. What do I owe the pleasure?
We are interested in your potions and potentially, wow, okay, that's a word, a new word. Potentially any items that will help with slaying a blue dragon? What's it? A blue chromatic dragon.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't really have too much in the way of potions as far as variety at the moment. I do have an okay selection of potions of healing. I do have one potion that could come in handy for someone in the front line, most likely, or someone who is a bit more prone to damage.
We look at Neumann.
Before you describe it, can you please let me know the cost?
Let me see. What price do I have on an item such?
Is it double digit?
I mean, it's a potion.
It is a magical item. Most magical items are at least double digits.
Please
Yes.
just describe. Ignore him.
It is a potion of lightning resistance. When you drink it, you gain resistance to the harmful effects of lightning for an hour. It won't completely make you immune to it, but it will help minimize the damage that you take.
And how many of these potions?
I have one.
Okay. And how much is it?
It is... Let me see. It is 100 gold.
Okay. And what health potions?
Alright, so I have... I have 5 potions of regular healing. 3 of greater, and 1 of superior, if that is within your budget. The regular potions of regular healing are 50 gold apiece. Greater healing are 200 apiece, and the superior is 2,000 gold.
Are they all good prices, Betty?
Bertie, it looks like he's thinking for a little bit. Of course.
Braxton, would you possibly do me a bundle deal?
Potentially. What would you like?
I'm looking to get the potion of lightning resistance.
Yes.
1 potion of greater healing. And 4 potions of healing.
Alright, so that would come to, under normal circumstances, is 1 of the greater and 4 of the regular. So, that would normally come to 400 gold.
I will say,
Where did all my gold go? Is it because I bought the armor? I feel like it wasn't.
I think it's
If you weren't watching the video
The
stream
armor
then,
and that you built the
immovable rod.
immovable rod.
yeah.
if you weren't watching the video stream then, I was looking at my items page and Jake leaned across, saw my gold and scoffed. and was very sad.
I will say that now that we're in Braxton's thing again, but he's kind of a little bit cooler. He's not
He doesn't have the same reaction as the first time that he went to Braxton's place that you guys have seen. He's kind of just standing to one side while you guys are chatting with him.
Let's say 380. If there's anything else here that catches your attention, I might be able to offer a more significant reduction in the overall price.
Yes, certainly. Do you have any magical items that are not potions that you think may help us?
So, what do I have that might be of interest to folks such as yourselves? I have these braces, which help steady the arms when using a longbow or shortbow, and make your aim more true.
True strike, I'm assuming,
No, so braces of archery. So it doesn't give you it gives you a bonus to damage rolls and ranged attacks made with longbows and shortbows. I have a couple of capes, or a cape and a couple of cloaks. A cape of the mountebank. And he whips out this red outer, purple lined,
with a big flourish.
red cape, purple lined, that smells slightly of brimstone. This cape can be used to cast the spell Dimension Door once per day. Leaving behind a big cloud of smoke as you disappear.
Seems fun.
I have a decanter of endless water, a deck of illusions,
Now that decanter is just water, right?
Yes.
Good.
A pair of sending stones for long distance communication.
That would be handy.
A ring of protection provides a slight magical barrier, making you harder to hit.
And how much is that?
2,000 gold.
Okay, never mind.
Wings of flying, allowing you to fly for an hour each. They take a little while to recharge every when you expend their duration, but it's usually more than every day that they can be used for that hour. A ring of mind shielding, a cloak of protection, which is a little bit cheap. It doesn't quite provide the protection, or it provides similar protection as the ring, but as there are difficulties with wearing multiple cloaks as opposed to multiple rings, it is a little bit cheaper. It is 600 gold for similar protective measures. There is a cloak of elven kind, helping you to be a bit more stealthy. A dragon slayer rapier.
Yes, and how much is that, and what does that do?
It is under normal circumstances everyday magically enhanced rapier. However, it is enchanted to pack more of a punch when it damages a dragon. It does have a bit of a hefty price tag on it, considering how much you bulked at the ring of protection. It is 2,025 gold. But if you are facing off against a dragon, it is worth it. I also have Eyes of Charming, Eyes of Minute Seeing, a Hat of Disguise, a Lantern of Revealing, a Pearl of Power, and a Stone of Good Luck, which I see you've got one there.
Yes, I like it quite a lot. Sort of looks like me.
So,
Has
what
it worked
do
for
you
you,
desire?
Newman?
Those
Apparently not.
braces of archery, how much was it?
They are 600 gold.
I might take those and the potions.
So that would take the overall cost to 1,000. Let's deduct it to... How does 900 gold sound?
That sounds very good to me.
Wonderful.
But he just raises his eyebrows. Like, sounds good.
Newman, Bertie, anything interest you?
Bertie gestures to Neumann and just kind of looking around.
I'm not after anything particularly too magical. Mundane puzzles.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Not really my specialty.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so, but definitely my next stop would be to find something like that.
Oh, never mind. We have a wagon.
Yeah,
I was going to say, where are you going to find even
by puzzles, I don't mean the one with the
I
pieces.
have a wagon.
I mean just general knick-knack puzzles, you know? I've sort of want to give them a crack. I've heard a bit about them. Maybe it might give the old noggin a working. To be honest, it's...
have a ball of string?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we will find you something to play with.
I'm sure if I think very hard about it, there will be like a little toy shop or like a puzzle, like a
Yeah, all right. That's
that kind of place in Durham. I'm sure I can show you it.
What about do you have a deck of cards? Just a mundane one, however.
Not a mundane one. I do have a deck of illusions.
Yes, I did hear that.
Which is priced at 300 gold.
No, I think I'll pass on that one.
No,
Thank
that's
you.
not within your price range.
You don't have Do you have any gems?
I think I have one, but I
think we physically need to
I
listen
feel
back
like
because I do not know why Neumann doesn't have much money.
yeah.
Because he bought armor at
I bought very expensive armor.
and then he spent
okay.
a lot of money making an immovable rod.
Yeah, he doesn't have that much money because he spent a lot.
Yeah,
of money.
yes.
This isn't.
But it's like Bertie doesn't spend anything, so he's just like, ugh.
See, I do remember seeing a particular gem, but I feel like I sold them all. I feel like we sold them all. We split them all up and we sold them.
Yeah, I think so.
I've still got one,
And then,
but I don't think you do.
yeah, because I still have you in my inventory. Gems 8, but I feel like we sold those.
Yeah.
so.
Did I use my potion of invisibility? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. It's just
But
loaded
yeah.
on my character sheet and in my little.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I want to go elsewhere. But thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, it's
Thank
great.
you. I'm sure we will see you again.
Is there anything else you want to find before you find Vola and company?
Oh, as we're leaving, Anya tosses the resistance lightning potion to Neumann. You probably need this more than I do. I'm a ranged fighter.
But what? This was expensive.
Gee, yeah, it was.
Money.
Why would you do that?
Your safety is important to me.
I very much appreciate it. I'll pay you back for this. This is good. I'll use it well. He shakes it. What happens?
Don't do that to a fight with the dragon, please.
It's like a
Daddy
storm
in a bottle?
cloud, yeah, in a bottle.
Does it cause a
Like one
cyclone?
of those things, you know, those balls, and then like you touch the side and it goes to your hand, and it's like a lightning thing. I don't know what
Like
they're
a
called.
almost like a Tesla ball. Yeah.
Plasma ball.
Yeah, that
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice.
fun. I want one. We should get one of those.
We used to have one, but then I'm pretty sure Ben smashed it.
In real.
Not we as
Well,
in, not we as in.
oh.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I want to go get some knick-knack.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. That's great. I'm
puzzles.
sure you really enjoyed hanging out with Bradson.
Let's go to the toy
yeah.
store.
So, out of RP, I will need information on the braces of our archery.
Yeah, I have a card here. I will give that to you during the break. I would say, yeah, you managed to find like a puzzle easily enough. Like, it would cost you a silver.
Betty gestures it to you.
I want some puzzles. I want a deck of cards. I want
I think there is a specific price for a deck of
dice.
cards.
Is there dice?
And dice as well.
Is it like a tabletop, like little screen board?
Hey, can I get a book full of monsters and
a monster manual,
and maybe some butcher's paper, maybe grid paper if that's a thing, but maybe just butcher's paper,
and you're going to create Wyverns and Weirdos within this
creating office jobs and romance, which is the D&D version of D&D.
Can I buy the internet and some cameras and some microphones and the podcast
fantasy microphones
and all platforms that it's hosted on?
Are we going to in character
That stuff, not so much.
have like an episode where we're playing office jobs and romance?
I don't think that would be a good
episode.
idea. To get our characters to do that.
Everything up until I said die.
So, okay, so just the
Puzzles, deck of cards, and die.
puzzles, deck of cards, and die. So all up, you're looking at a gold, 2 silver.
Yeah, I can do that.
It's not much.
Can I just say for flavor's sake as well, because I need to get a component for a spell that I don't think Bertie would know yet, but he should be receiving it because I need a component for it, so I just wanted to preemptively have that, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is the patron boon, I think, that you were going to give me. Can we just say for flavor's sake, is there like a magic
A pocket.
yeah. Is there one of those next to the shop and like Bertie has like very hard managed to like get into. I'm just gonna go next door. It's fine. You have fun finding your puzzles.
Let me have a look. I think the boon actually allows you to use it without needing components.
Oh, okay. All right then.
It would be written in the boon information.
Oh, yeah, that's not my thing. That's fine. That's all good. Alright, well, that doesn't happen. Neumann buys his puzzles. We'll discuss it later. Neumann gets his puzzles.
Without expending a spell slot or requiring material components.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, as we said, Neumann gets his puzzles.
Yeah, one
Brody
of the
just
puzzles.
stands there uncomfortably in the corner.
One of the
doing
puzzles
nothing.
it's like 2 metal sort of
yes.
things, and they have to be separated in a very specific way. But you have to like really like shift them a lot and like twist things around.
Oh no,
So
that's all he's gonna be doing the whole time.
So, you make your way to the tavern and meet up with Tanip and with Vola and company, and that's where we're going to take a break.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. We'll RP that, I'm presuming, at the next episode.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks, guys. Have a
Both
good week. Yeah.
I have puzzles now.
See you next time.
Bye.
See ya.